You can have the floor.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you again for joining Jazz Chronicle, where there is Tony, Zikamo, and Sharon. It's just us. And we also have our wonderful guest today, Kiko Pryor. Good evening, Zeke.
How y'all
Yay,
doing?
yay. Let's go.
How you doing,
Well,
Zeke?
I am great. Great. Won't complain. I woke up this morning. Hello? I woke
Absolutely.
up. It's all on me now.
Absolutely. 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 Did y'all go out and vote?
No,
Y'all got your early voting started?
I did
no,
not.
I did not.
Did not.
All right. Before we get started, I just want to let everybody know y'all got 30 minutes left and y'all can still go out and early vote.
We ain't gonna,
Mr.
but we ain't
Kiko
gonna make it.
Pryor himself.
What's going
JAZS
on? How
won't
you
make it, will
doing?
it? We good. How are you today?
No, I'm doing great. I can't complain. I'm here. I'm glad to be here. Glad to be on the platform.
Absolutely. We are grateful that you are here. Tony, how are you back there on the backstage?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Trying to hold it all down, but I'm doing well. I'll make it through.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, today, you guys, we have Mr. Kiko Pryor, all the way from Spearsville, Louisiana, where
That's right.
actually I
That's
thought
right.
that he'd be all over the place in Texas and everything. I
Yeah.
do understand that Mr. Kiko is a wonderful artist, but before he become an artist, he is a loving husband, a father, a grandfather, and a wonderful churchmanship. Where I watch him every Sunday playing his piano and conducting his music. Kiko, how are you, darling?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me on your platform.
It's definitely our pleasure. We're so excited to see what you got in store for us tonight. Looking all spiffy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to hold it down. Trying to hold it down.
I'm ready.
So I want to get straight into it. I know you got some upcoming shows and stuff, but listen, I do know about your new song that came out.
Which one is that?
He said, which one is that? How
Yeah.
about the
What you
one that
tell me?
you have a dance creator for? Get it up.
Oh, that's what I'm
We've
talking
been
about.
learning
Get it
that
up.
dance
Get
in
it
our
up.
dance.
Yes.
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 How did that come about? And tell us all about your dance creators and just get us started.
Well, actually, the songs, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you told everybody I'm a grandfather. I'm getting a little older now, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But the purpose of the song was to let you know I'm getting a little older, but hey, I'm still pretty good. I still got a lot of gas left in the tank. I
Mhm.
still can do what I do. So you know what I'm saying? And I linked
Already.
up with my boy Orlando Stewart, and I was like, he doing the line dancing and stuff like that. Me and him been knowing each other for years, you know what I'm saying, in the music game and stuff like that. And I was like, man, why don't you come up with me a dance or something like that? He was like, I got you. It took him a minute, but then he said, I didn't want to just rush. I wanted to do it right. And it's so many, I don't know all the dance groups in El Dorado and Arkansas that's doing it for me. I just love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And we gonna shoot a video on the 14th with all the people that's been helping me out with this song, man. Y'all need to go check it out, get it up. Y'all need to go learn the line dance. I done seen you doing it too now. I know you already know how to do it. So
Oh, well, I have my little spunk in every little dance. I tell people all the time, don't follow me because I will mess you up because I have my own
yeah,
little spunk on how I
got your
add it up.
own little
And we
thing.
danced off of your
Yeah,
spunk. We danced last night off of it, and I was like, oh, yeah, it's exciting to have you on the show tonight.
yeah.
Because we definitely, our dance instructor, Andrea Lovett, who also
Right, yeah,
and taught Orlando and all of us. She's really the dance creator of
yeah,
everything for
yeah,
us. And
yeah,
but we're looking forward to doing the show for you and with you.
yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, I'm
Our
looking
group is
forward
called
to
Payment Power.
meeting. Yeah, I want to meet everybody. That's the thing. Like I don't like tonight. If I leave anybody out, I'm not trying to. I don't really know everybody. That's why when we link up on the 14th, I get a chance to meet everybody, learn everybody, and show appreciation to everybody for helping me out and making this song popular.
Hey,
Absolutely.
you got about four groups. You got a group in Camden, Magnolia, Huddock, and in El Dorado. So you got Pan to
Yeah,
Power, you got Divine Unity, you got 870
okay. Yeah,
well, Miss Reese. So yeah, we're all looking forward to meeting with you and
yeah,
linking up and collaborating
yeah.
together.
I'm
With this,
excited.
and we're definitely appreciative of Orlando and Kalitha in creating the
Yeah,
song "Get It Up."
right. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Z,
Ooh. Well, Kiko, ooh, it's just. Let me ask you this: being in the singing world, man, I just wanted to. I see where you come from, the gospel background. Just trying to see how's the transition been from gospel to the R&B ish,
Yeah,
Southern
yeah,
soulish. How's that
yeah.
been?
It was a it took a minute for me to transition because I really didn't understand what people were telling me at first because so like you said I had that gospel background and
Yeah,
I was bringing that same type of singing
yeah,
to to the Southern Soul and the
yeah,
R&B, and they were like, "Man, you straight, man, but you still got a lot of church in you." I'm like,
yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna never lose my church in me. I don't understand what y'all talking about. So as I grew in the music industry and I got better, I started understanding what they were talking about. Like it's
Yeah,
totally different. The runs and stuff like that you do with your voices, the tone, you know what I'm saying? The melodies, it's a total different type of thing. So yeah, it was but far as the biggest transition was understand that just because I sing this don't mean that, you know what I'm saying, I'm a bad person or that I don't believe in
exactly.
God. Because, a lot of people feel like since you do this, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
yeah, yeah.
you're not, you understand what I'm saying. And
Absolutely,
I'm
absolutely.
like, and like I tell them all the time, like, no, I say, I can promise you, if you go to a Southern Soul show, it's people there talking to, bro, you'll be surprised how much we talk about God at these
Yeah,
shows and stuff, and what I'm saying, how much we blessed and how many people at these shows, how many artists are actually helping and doing stuff in the community. You know what I'm saying? So that was the only thing that I was more worried about. And once the people started not looking at it like a bad thing and like being proud of me,
yeah,
man, that made it so much easier. That made it easier
absolutely.
for me to be able to come to church on, because for a while I kind of like stopped singing in church because I
Yeah,
felt like people were gonna be down on me. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
my pastor just pulled me to the side. He was like, "Man, that's a job. That's a talent. You know what I'm
Thank you,
saying?
thank you.
God gave you that, so you use that. And it made it so much easier for me, man. If that
Exactly.
answered your question.
Exactly, it did because I got to listening to your music I heard the buffet.
Right.
I went from the buffet to the you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm feeling
Yeah.
it. Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
man.
I
So
understand. Like I said, I'm a singer too. I understand, and I just wanted to know your point of view because I mean the
right.
same thing for me. I'm a PK.
Right.
My
Yeah.
dad was a minister and all, so yeah, I'm
Yeah.
feeling
Yeah.
you. I know where you're coming from
Exactly.
for sure.
Exactly.
and that tends to make me really think about what's the difference between the gospel. Well, let me just put it this way. Although that we have like ministers or something, but they also have other side jobs, and so it is kind of concerning about how people want to judge you or
Yeah.
portray you. But I think that, like you said, ministry, all ministries, whether it's outreach or whether it's in reach, long as it's decent and in order, it shouldn't be a problem. But you do have people that are very judgmental, especially in the
Right.
South,
Right. Right.
especially in the
And
South.
yeah. And like I tell people, like if I didn't have a platform, who really listening to me? Like, how can I
Exactly.
really make a difference? You know what I'm saying? So, like, my platform, I always have used it for good. You know what I'm saying? I always have, worked in the school, worked with kids, did stuff for my community and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like I always tell people, the better I do, the better I'm gonna do. The better I do in this music, the better I do in my community. You know what I'm saying? The more I'm
Absolutely.
gonna do in my community, so it can go hand in hand. Yeah, it can be bad. Don't get me wrong. I don't, what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't seen a lot of stuff on the road, but when you rooted and grounded in what you've been taught as a kid, man, that stuff really, it, you know, it can't phase you. You'll always find your way back because it's done been instilled in you from day one, from a kid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Absolutely. We appreciate that too, and I
Yeah,
know your listeners do. Your listeners and all your people that you grew up with, they appreciate you. You know,
yeah,
staying grounded
right,
for sure.
right.
I definitely have a question. Like I didn't know the difference between like Southern soul and the blues. I thought they kind of like coincide together. What's the, like blues people seem like they just got it, but there's a big war between Southern soul. So can you like tell me the look at you shaking your head like it's a big difference.
No, no, I'm not saying that. It's kind of like trying to explain it, and the argument that we have with it is like trying to figure out the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like this, you could talk to 10 people, and every single one of them will have a different opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like I always look at it like this. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you say R&B is rhythm and blues, you know what I'm saying? So like even like the Johnny Taylors, you know what I'm saying? They when they songs got listed in the category, it was R&B. You know, but like I said, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really just put myself in a box like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm known for Southern Soul, but I do everything, you know. Whatever Southern Soul is, that's what it is. That's all I can say. I
yeah,
can't really
yes.
just I really just can't tell
Yeah,
you, you know what I'm saying?
for
Because
sure.
you you can listen to 2 or 3 Southern Soul songs, and one of them might sound like a blues song, and then here you go, one of them sound like an R&B song. You know what I'm so you just I can't explain that one to you.
You can't explain that one, huh?
No,
Because it's just
I
always a
mean,
tug of
yeah,
war anyway, huh?
right, right. It's been like that for years. It's been a tug of war for this Southern Soul, Southern Soul, Southern Soul. You know, and no, I mean, I guess we're still working on it and to get it noticed. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, it's kind of
Mm.
quite noticed because like before I even started line dancing, it was like um the trail ride and the horses,
yeah,
the I considered it like a group of people hanging out together. And then I
yeah,
even saw where you do a lot of shows in Spiritsville,
yeah,
Louisiana,
yeah,
different
yeah.
artists that's coming.
Yeah, it's a cultural thing, you know what I'm saying? I think Southern Soul is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But it's expanding now, but it's really a Southern thing. You know, a lot of people don't understand it. You know, when you go up north and stuff, but now it's expanding. You know what I'm saying? You go into the West Coast and stuff like that, and a few people might know about it, but I still can go into spots and they just like, what is this Southern Soul? You know, we like this, but we don't do this down here. Like, what is this? So it's expanding, but mostly you go like Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi, Georgia, Alabama, all your southern states. That's where we really rooted in. I guess I mean, you could say it came from the old dirty blues back in the day, all the sugar shacks, you know what I'm saying, all the juke joints and stuff like that. Most of that came from the black people and they was in the South. So that's how I think Southern Soul is. I just think it's a bunch of good music, a bunch of people from the South telling their tales, you know what I'm saying? Even if you stay in California and you sing a Southern Soul, you know what I'm saying, you gotta have some kind of connection to the South to me. That's just my opinion.
Absolutely, absolutely. I feel that you're right, Kiko. Quick question. I think I caught one of your show down here at Good Vibe. Didn't you make Good Vibes down here in El Dorado?
Yeah, I did, man, with
Made Good
Marquis
Vibes.
down there. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And you did a great show. I was like, man, this guy's really you know what I'm saying,
Thank you,
getting
man.
down here.
Thank you,
Yeah, you
man.
did a great show. I caught a little bit of it. This question right here, it was mostly women in there that night. Do you
Right.
have us guys, are we showing you love where you go around? It's okay. I kind of figured
Wow.
it's all about
No,
the
bro.
ladies.
That's
Yeah,
real. I mean, it ain't even like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just
yeah,
that. You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
I don't understand. I think where that came in at, man, I don't like to talk about myself, but I take when this entertainment stuff, when I came in, I took it serious because I grew up in the 80s and stuff where you had to be triple threats, you had to look a certain way, you had to be able to dance, you had to be able to
All the way.
sing. So,
Absolutely.
I'm all in the gym with it and I'm working out and stuff. So, I'm taking, you know, I'm really entertained. And when I get up there, I'm really doing my thing. And I think a lot of male fans get intimidated by me taking off my shirt and, you know what I'm saying, having a
Okay.
nice body. But I be having
Yeah.
my wife with me like almost 100% of the time. It's just
Yeah.
entertainment, you know. So
Absolutely.
no,
Absolutely.
man. I even have home like the people that if I could only get a lot of the guys I grew up with to support me, man, that would make a
Yeah.
big difference. But
Absolutely,
they,
man.
you know,
Absolutely.
they don't. It's like, I mean, which I understand. You know, I really don't because you know what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
jam, I jam, I
I
jam.
would
If you could
say.
jam, you could jam. But you know,
Yeah.
I really don't understand that part, man. Especially when I got my wife with me all the time. I'm very respectful. You know, I don't do nothing to nobody. I'm not no inbox jumper trying to
Yeah.
talk to everybody. That you know, I'm very respectful. So I don't understand that the heat I get from the males, man. You know.
Yeah.
I got like even you know like when I first came in the game, like a lot of the male artists didn't really want to, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
you know, deal with me either. You know what I'm saying? So, but I
Yeah.
understand as I stayed in the game, I understood it. You know, sometimes
Yeah.
like I was on tour with a guy, man, and it just, you know,
He couldn't get it.
I wasn't
Get it.
I couldn't open up for him. Like I wasn't no open act. Like it wasn't gonna work. Like I was too good
Too much.
to be
Yeah.
a
Right.
to be an opening act. Not saying I'm not trying to say that I'm all that. I'm just saying for him, like I was
No,
too
no, I
good to be.
understand.
Yeah, and he was like, you know, like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? This is, you know, you can't, you know what I'm saying? And I understood that, you know.
Yeah,
I was
yeah, yeah.
mad at first, but you know, I understood because, you know, you gotta look out for yourself first, man. And like, you know, I was
Absolutely.
mad at him at first, but I said, I understand, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely. Appreciate that. We
So
got
it
to.
is a thing that a man like y'all are no different than us women, that we have this little mentality of a jealousy
Oh,
streak or
oh,
something.
most definitely. I'm telling you, I really catch it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I catch it bad, you know. I even have fans want to have to sneak and take pictures and stuff like that. So, you know, but you know, it is what it is.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sneak and
So,
take
hey,
pictures. They can be open enough to take pictures with you.
Yeah, because
hey,
they don't be want to catch, they don't be
hey,
want to hear it.
hey, Kiko. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take them back to the gospel. We're gonna pray for them on that. We're gonna pray for our men because we need to. Us men, we got to embrace each other. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We
man.
gotta.
Real
I mean,
talk.
it,
And you
it
know,
means a lot.
bro, look,
It means a
I'm gonna
lot.
tell you, like I tell my wife this all the time. I said, you can post a picture. She can post a picture and have 400 likes, and it's 400 women that's supporting. You can go to women; they support each other better than
Mhm.
men support each other. You know what I'm saying? And
Absolutely.
that's
Absolutely.
crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. We got to do better, man.
Yeah.
Do better.
Is there any artists that you have enjoyed working with or that you look forward to working with?
Oh, yeah. You know, man, like that's why I say like I'm not just in a box when it comes to Southern Soul. Like you know, when I first started Southern Soul, Mr. Mike Jackson up there in El Dorado, you know what I'm saying? He put me on the show. I was just doing like cover tunes with my band. So in the midst of me finding myself in Southern Soul, I was also the band director for Robert Finley. Robert Finley is I don't know if y'all know, but he was on American Got Talent. He made it to the final round, but he like number one overseas in record sales in
Hmm.
his genre, you know what I'm saying? So and I was with him, we did a West Coast tour. We went to Curacao, you know what I'm saying? I've been out the country with him
Wow.
a lot. So, you know, like I done more than just, you know what I'm saying, just the Southern Soul thing, you know what I'm saying? So I was doing that right there for a long time, man. And that's when I really learned that the industry is politics because me
Hmm.
knowing I knew something about the game. You know what I'm saying? But you know, this ain't us. This ain't skin people. They ain't skin
Yeah.
folks.
Yeah.
And
For sure.
I knew too much. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't know as much. You know what I'm saying? He was older, and I'm reading the papers and I'm telling them stuff, man. And they found out I knew a little bit something about the music industry, and they were like, "Hey, we gotta get this boy about help, man. You know,
Yeah.
he messed us up." But yeah, man. My cousin, Magic One is my cousin. I don't know if y'all done heard of Magic One before.
Okay.
He's a Southern Soul artist, and Man,
Yeah.
we done did albums together. The Dunn. I done worked with Jeter Jones, Roman. You know, like I've been in the game for a minute, man. You know, so I've worked with basically most of the people I want to work with, and I'm kind of when it comes to the music stuff, I'm kind of alone anyway, man. I'll be in
Yeah.
my own little zone. You know, I
Yeah.
ain't really just gotta. I ain't gotta work with no whole. I'm the baby boy, man. I ain't gotta work with no whole bunch of people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was playing by myself for years, man.
Absolutely.
And you know,
That was
go ahead.
you kind of rounded up one of my other questions right there. How does it been? I was checking you out, Mr. DeVille, Brock Harris, Romy, Mr. Nelson,
Yeah.
Royal D. Has it been pretty nice with the and do you guys you mostly be on the same cast around this
Oh
area
yeah,
together? Okay.
we you know we all cool, man. You know we have our
Okay.
run-ins here and there, but we all on the same page, especially the
Cool.
ones that's on that show right there. You know I done wrote music for Roman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shot videos and stuff like that for him, and me and Roy D from the same time, bro. So you know
Okay.
it's all love there. Yeah, most
For
definitely.
sure. That's what's up.
Wow. Hey, Anthony,
Yes.
I was wondering, have we had? I do see, I see where we do have a one of your fans. Her name is Chandra Lewis. She's got Kiko and she's got a whole bunch of fire signs behind it. So
Yeah,
I do know, like you said, your fan base is pretty. You got a pretty good fan base going on, right?
yeah, yeah. I do, and they good. So I appreciate them. You know, I've been like I said, I've been relevant for about 10 years strong. So, you know, for you to be still relevant in 10 years, you gotta have some kind of support.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I know your wife is like your biggest supporter, but
Oh
like
yeah.
Spurgersville, Louisiana, they pretty much hold you down, right?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, we don't have any, it ain't no real big towns, but you know, we got a lot of love here. And it's, you know, most of the people that's done help raise me, help me mold me to where I'm at today. You know, and I do something for them every year. I do like you said, that party you were talking about, I do for the community. And they come out, they support the church, our churches in this area, they real strong. Like, you know, we ain't have this church ain't having church on this Sunday. They'll go to this one. We all families, just at different churches every now and then. So yeah, Spearsville, man, I love it. I love them. They always have been supportive of me.
Absolutely. Quick question.
And and so
You're from
Tony's behind the scene. I was gonna see if he got get it up where we can actually hear it, because you know that's, I know you got a lot of music, but you know, because I'm into the line dancing now, of course that's one of my
Yeah,
favorites.
right.
So I
The
was trying to see if
line
you had a
dances is
snippet
what's
of that,
going
Tony.
now. Yeah.
Yes,
absolutely.
yes.
Hold on one second. Let me find it.
While he's getting that ready, Kiko, if you met Michael Young from this area, Young Life
Uh,
Studios.
I
Okay.
haven't met him personally, but he a legend though. So you know,
Yeah,
he
for
one of the
sure.
ones that you grow up, you know what I'm saying, hearing
For
about
sure.
what was Underground Kings and all that type of stuff right there, man.
Black
You know,
Kings. Black Kings,
Black King,
yeah.
my bad, Black Kings, man. And you know, I ain't never talked to him personally, but he was one of the ones that kind of made me feel like that we can do stuff. You know, we can
Yeah,
do music,
absolutely. Yeah,
you
they
know, and
open
stuff
it.
like that.
Yeah,
So
I feel the same
yeah,
way. They open it
right.
up. You know what I'm saying? And kind of
Uh-huh.
made a way
Yeah,
for us all independent
right.
artists down here. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm feeling you. So
They was coming out the trunk on with the CDs and stuff like
absolutely,
that back then,
absolutely,
you know? Yeah.
absolutely. You know he's doing movies now. So
Right.
and I knew he stuck an olive branch out the other evening, and he was like, he wants some strong brothers like you. I can see you.
Yeah.
Bottom line, I can see you being in one of the movies. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? All us getting it in. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
reach
Right.
out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever we need to do uh, to patch you in, let's all patch you in and let's get
Right.
it. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, I
what's up.
know I seen Joseph working with I know Joseph
Joseph,
Andrews, man.
you
Yeah.
know, yeah. That's our
Yeah.
guy.
So Yeah,
For
man.
sure.
So, but I
For
don't work.
sure.
I don't work with a guy named Laramie Nelson down here in Louisiana. I worked in a movie. I did a lead detective in a movie with him
Okay.
called oh, My First Love, and then we working on another movie that's called The Kickback. So
Okay.
I do a little acting and stuff like
Okay.
that too, man. So I try to be, like I said, man. When you growing up the way I grew up and the way I seen things, man, artists would dance, sing, look good, and you see them on movies and acting or some kind of
The
sitcom. So
works.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to do it all, man.
For sure. For sure. That's what's
And
up.
y'all so down to earth because I just can remember being in a little bitty beauty salon store
Right,
just trying to get some hair. And you and your wife was there. And so, not just, some people it's not approachable. Some people think they're
right,
too much,
yeah,
but the wonderful, exciting visit with just y'all, that free moment made me feel like, oh, yeah. And,
yeah,
right there in the beauty show, we took pictures and found out that I'm actually related to your wife. And so
right, yeah,
that was a moment I will not forget. And I really appreciate just even being able to link up with you guys close enough because, yeah, that means a lot to like me, other people that, don't really get too much recognition. And then you get
right.
somebody that comes in and they like, hey, I'll take a picture with you. It's like, no, I'm not really good in the public eyes like that anymore. And I don't look for that. But to get it is a nice feeling,
Yeah,
from
right. Yeah,
artists. I've hung
yeah,
out with like J Swag, West Dunn,
yeah.
EJ, I don't want to mispronounce. I don't call nobody name
LJ,
right. So
Echo,
LJ
LJ.
Eccles,
Yeah,
so I've met most of these people, but to actually just be around and acquainted, that it's a
yeah,
great feeling. It's
yeah.
really a
That,
great feeling.
yeah, yeah. That's kind of like I said. That's what Southern Soul is. Like the whole setup is just it's the Southern hospitality. Like you got more hands on with artists. Like in the R&B industry, you just look and maybe one day you might see an artist and they might say something to you. But Southern Soul is more like that's my auntie, that's my people. You
Yeah.
become family once you start because you constantly seeing each other at these shows and stuff. And you start realizing these same people coming to see you perform every time. So you better start recognizing them, you know what I'm saying,
Absolutely.
and letting them know you appreciate it. Because
That's
without
right.
them, the ball
Right.
don't roll at all, man.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And you got
Mm.
some upcoming shows that's coming up this month. Like we are in the month of March
Right. Yeah,
already.
we getting it going. We got one coming up March the 7th. Got one March the 21st, April the 4th, April the 11th, and April the 18th. So we go kind of stop it right there for a second because, like I said, I do this music. I stay busy, but man, I love being a family man too. I love just coming
Mhm.
home and
Hello.
chilling too. So it's hard. Yeah, I'm trying to like when I first got in the game. I was go 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 go. I missed a lot of holidays. I missed a
Right.
lot of sentimental time. You know what I'm saying? But I was just go, go, go. And then I got to the point to where I was like, stay, stay, stay. So now I'm just at this state now to where I'm trying to figure out how to balance it out
The
and not
balance.
just, sometimes like you could just put it down and go put it in the corner and lose it. Like I don't work too hard to just be like, I want to sit at home all the time and just give up everything that I done work for. But then at the same time, life is changing around you and things like that. Like I said, I got my grandson, and so now I'm like, things a little different. So I'll be kind of want to stay at home a little bit more. So I'm kind of in between trying to balance out life and music right now. So,
Yeah. You just got 1 gram?
yeah, uh-huh.
You got
My
1 gram.
first
Okay.
one, man. My
Cool.
first
Cool.
one.
How old is he?
He's 8 months.
8 months. Cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's G Paul's man for real.
Yeah, baby. So, yeah, but yeah.
And so we're gonna play a little snip of Get It Up.
Okay.
Um
the day I was in the grocery store, and this young lady came up to me and she said, "Oh, you sure look good to be an old man." I said, "Now wait a minute, baby. Don't let this gray hair fool you." She said, "It's damn right." I said, "Yeah, I'm still good at what I do, and I still got some gas left in the tank, baby. Let me tell you something. Let's go." Girl, don't underestimate me, I can still satisfy you. Come on. Put some in your trunk, some that's right. Do some things that you never had away. And if I put it on you, you will come back for more. You will come back for more. Everything's working. I've been in the gym. You know I've been in the gym. I see you looking at the muscles. I know they're looking nice and trim. I know they're looking nice. That's right. Give me your number, girl. I'm gonna call you up. And when the big gun come through, you know I'm about to tear it up.
Let's go.
I put it on you, baby. I put the string your head enough. I put the string your head enough. So I can get it up. I can strap my stuff. I put it on you, baby. I put the string your head enough. String your head enough. Let's go.
Hey.
Yeah, you made that ready, huh?
That's what's up.
Yes, I love that song. I literally love that song. And every time we play it in dance class, it'll be like, okay, let's go, Kiko. Yeah,
Yes,
that's
thank
a
you,
nice
thank you.
one. Yeah, you'll be performing that in March as well
Oh yeah, most
on your
definitely.
shows.
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh, yeah, yeah.
I can
Hopefully,
imagine seeing that.
hopefully soon, hopefully soon. You know, I'm gonna catch Mr. Mike up there on the show at the fairground or something like that, and I'm gonna bring the whole crew in, and we gonna do it
Right,
big
straight old
in front
school. That's what's up.
in front of everybody, the whole line, everybody that's in the video, everybody that participating, man. We go, but the world gonna see y'all though. I promise you. I promise you that the world gonna see y'all.
And I'm telling you, Mr. Orlando Stewart gonna make sure that we get seen now. That's for sure.
Most definitely, most definitely, most definitely.
He's going all the way around making sure that he promote, and I love that about him. He's promoting,
Yeah, yeah,
making sure that we get that song out there. And give me
yeah,
some more songs that you really enjoy bringing out, because I know you sing other people's songs, but I'm talking about yours.
yeah. You know, I got a song called "Mind Off You." That's been real good to me. Like you said, Buffet. Got trail ride songs. Like I have a lot of good music. You know what I'm saying? It's just, a lot of people really don't know about me until they get to a show. It's like, who is this dude? That's been my whole. That's my story of my whole career. Like maybe I've never just had no song that everybody can really relate to and be like, oh, that's Kiko. I'm finally getting one now with Get It Up, but it was more like, who was that dude that performed first? Let me get his number.
Yeah.
Hey man, I want to book you. Then you get to another show. That's how my platform started growing, man. Just being the guy. Who was that guy? Who was the dude that took his shirt off? Or who was that? You know what I'm saying? So I just enjoy performing. Period. It ain't no specific nothing. If I do a slow jam, I'm pulling out the roses. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make
Right.
you feel special. So I just love entertaining. It don't even matter. My song, they song, all songs. I'm singing and having fun.
We got
Now, see, I
Roach.
don't want nobody to get you confused with a veil for once, because see, actually,
Oh,
I don't mean no harm, but that's a veil was the first person I seen to take. Literally, I've seen some folks take his clothes off for him, and I was like, oh, that looked dangerous to me, you know.
hey, he wasn't doing that when I came in the game. He wasn't doing that when I came in the game. I started doing that. I was one of the first ones to start doing that, and they were like. They were like, what is this boy doing? He wasn't doing it.
He wasn't
He
doing
wasn't.
that.
He wasn't doing it like you wasn't.
Man, I made these boys get in that gym and get in
Yeah,
shape.
You
LJ,
absolutely.
did.
he'll tell
You
he'll
did.
tell
I
you
believe
that.
that. I believe that.
He'll tell you, bro.
You gonna make me get in there.
Hey man.
For
Hey, but
real.
it made us get better, man. But like I
Yeah,
tell people, if you come to the show looking good and smelling good, that's half of the battle right there, man. All you
that's
gotta
it.
do it. If you can hold the note, you're great.
You good.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I
Yeah,
do know that
man.
we have some questions. You know, we always have our uh, viewers to come in and throw questions, and I knew that they had some, especially with we telling them that you was coming aboard. I would like to say
Yeah.
hello to Rochelle Smith. She's always on our podcast. She's Micah Item entertainment lawyer, and I just want to greet her and let her know thank you for checking out
How you doing?
Kiko. Kiko is there for you. um,
Thanks,
um,
Rochelle.
yes, please. And
Yes,
I also
Angela.
know that we have some questions that are you ready, Anthony?
I'm ready.
Okay. Zeke, you go with the first one.
All right. Kiko, is it smarter for a Southern Soul artist to stay independent, or is a major label still the ultimate goal?
Um, that could be a yes and no answer, because it depends on if the artist got their own motion, and it depends on how far you really want to go with it. Because just because you sign with a label, that don't mean nothing, bro. A label can sign you and put you on the cabinet because you know what I'm saying, just to get you out of the way, or you not good enough. You know what I'm saying? But they'll still
Yeah,
sign you. So the way stuff set up now, man, if it just ain't no real money that they're about to give you and put in your hand,
exactly.
stay independent because we
Exactly.
got all these platforms now.
Absolutely.
Because those platforms weren't available back in the days, right?
No, you had to, most of the time you had to go through it. Like when I first started, I wasn't singing Southern Soul, but when I first started doing music, we was out the trunk and we would have to go to the store and talk to the people and be like, hey, can I put, it was more on good sportsmanship, like, hey, bro, you give me 20 CDs. I know you ain't got no skin code, but I'll sell it for you, save
Yeah.
your money for you. It was good faith back
Yeah.
then. That's how we had to do it. But
Yeah.
now,
Exactly.
Right.
now you don't have to. I feel like when I first started doing music, you had to have more qualifications and you had to know more. Like now you could just jump in and go get you an interface and put out a song and say, I'm this.
Right.
That's it.
With no validation. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm this.
Yeah.
You know, it's most definitely different on that level right there.
Yeah. Yeah. You gonna take that one,
All
Sharon?
right. What's been the hardest business lesson you had to learn in this industry? And this come from Trouble for Sure in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Man, the hardest thing I done learned is that you gotta leave some of the people that you really want to rock with you behind. Like that's been the hardest thing I done had to learn, and I'm still dealing with it now. It's hard enough to be out here in the game on your own cause everything I do independent. You know what I'm saying? All my recording, my mixing, my production, 90% of my production. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed. God blessed me with a talent to where everything that I've accomplished started from in-house. You know what I'm saying? I've been blessed to really not have to get messed over, to really not have to go to this guy. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not capable of doing it. So um,
Right.
I think what was the question again? I done got off track.
What was the hardest
Okay, yeah,
what is the
you got you.
hardest
Yeah,
business
yeah,
lesson you had to learn in the
yeah. That's what it
industry?
is. You gotta leave. You gotta leave some of your people that you love, family and friends, and like that, homeboys. Go make it sometime. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things that I had to learn. Like just because this your homeboy or just because this your cousin, that don't mean nothing. Cause
Nothing.
it's cutthroat in this industry, y'all. I promise it is. And that's been one of the hardest things for me is like I'm a good faith guy. Like if you say something, you know what I'm saying, I kind of believe you, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't have to change since I done got in this music game, man. You can't trust people because let me tell y'all another quick story. I'm gonna tell you what really made me start doing Southern Soul and R&B, man. I've been doing it, but the first thing I wanted to do, I would go dedicate it to God. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna do. I got with this preacher. Man, been knowing it for a minute, you know what I'm saying? This when I was green around the years. I didn't know nothing about music. This before Southern Soul, before I found out all this stuff. So I done produced 90% of the album and wrote it. Woo, woo, woo. You know, CD come back, look on the back of the CD. I ain't got no credits. The production company, he put
Wow.
it, he put all the songs under his production company. You know, so it was like I was just here. I am I'm the mastermind of the whole situation, and here I am. They got X'd out, man. So you know, it's cutthroat. You know, and gospel is even more cut. The gospel industry is even more cutthroat than the Southern Soul industry and R&B industry, man.
That's what I've
So
heard.
you know, so it ain't nothing is safe in this game, y'all. You just gotta make sure you got your business taken care of, and just go off. You know, gotta get that stuff on paper. That good face stuff ain't gonna work for you in the music industry.
Mhm. Absolutely. Got
Hey
a guest
Kiko, our
speaking
dance
to you.
instructor is on, and she was greeting
Yes.
you. Andrea, I
Yes.
love her to
Hey, what's
pieces. She
up?
said, "Hey everyone."
How you doing? How you
Hey,
doing?
Andrea. How you doing?
And KK said, "Hey, she's from Memphis, Tennessee. So thank you for tuning in to us."
Hey,
Yes, let's
KK.
move to the next question because Kiko, and there's Miss Pryor. There she is. Hey, Miss Pryor,
What's
how
up,
you
mate?
doing?
Hey,
Clock
Miss
it,
Kiko.
beautiful. The next question. It's been going fast.
This question is coming from Pressure in Atlanta. If your music had a flavor, what would it taste like? Woo.
Ooh, dog,
Hey
that was a
now,
good. Hey,
I
man,
know that's some pressure right
ain't it?
there.
Wasn't it?
That's some pressure. I like that pressure.
pressure.
ATL.
You know when you eat something and it's good to you, and you trying to figure out what it tastes like, but you just can't grasp it. But you
Yeah,
just
man.
standing there just eating it, and you steady tearing it up, and you steady telling everybody how good it is, whatever flavor that is. That's the flavor my music is, man.
Whatever that is.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Good,
That's
good
what's up.
answer.
That's a very good answer. A very nice one. He was like, you don't even know. It don't. It have a
You
flavor,
just sitting there like,
but
oh
don't
my
even have the
God, what
name.
is this? What is this? Oh, this is so good. What is this? That's the flavor.
No one can name it.
Right.
Okay, it says this is from one hit maker in Luton, Oklahoma. Louisiana has such a rich music legacy from I can't see that. Can anybody see that? From something to Zakota to R&B. Which artists or sounds sentences your Southern soul journey the most? His own.
From Zydeco to R&B. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, okay. It says from blues
Blues.
to
Okay.
Zydeco to R&B. Which artists or sounds influence your Southern soul journey?
my influence came like my grandmothers and my grandfather were artists. They did quartet and stuff like that, you know. And a lot of my songs came from I you know what I'm saying, my uncles and my grandmothers and my granddad and stuff like that. I picked up on how they were singing and stuff like that at an early age. So my style, that's why I feel like if you go listen to some of my music, it's like you not go say I sound like my style is like somebody else. So, you know, I feel like the guy gave me my own little deal, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah, he did that.
Yes, he did. Hey, Orlando.
Hey,
How
Lando.
you doing?
What's up,
Yeah, we've been
Orlando?
talking about you. I'm glad they're all tuning in, Kiko. I appreciate it again because again, there have been, like Anthony always tell me that in business there's no friends,
Right.
that you
Yeah.
can, things can get cut or whatever. And with you saying that, it reminds me of someone that I was very close to, and they made the podcast seem very, very small,
Yeah.
and so to have and like Anthony says, one no turns into a whole bunch of yeses. And so
That's
when we
right.
got your yes, I was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Because that no now don't mean
Right.
it's irrelevant now.
Right.
It's
Exactly.
irrelevant. We
But you
got
also have
Arlington, Texas, Kiko, Zeke.
Arlington, Texas, we got Classy, aka. Let's go. And this question is: when I first saw and heard you, I immediately thought of R&B crooner. Has Southern Soul always been your foundation, or did that direction evolve over time?
Yeah,
Great,
it did.
great question,
Yeah,
Classy.
yeah, yeah. I'm more of
Arlington, Texas.
yeah. I'm more of an R&B guy trying to find my way in Southern Soul, and it's kind of a strain on me. You know what I'm saying? Because it limits me. You know, like when I'm more like open when I go in the studio and I'm just more open minded to doing R&B. My mind goes to so many places. Before Southern Soul, like I'm still trying to figure it out because I'm still living. And I think like Southern Soul is more like of an experience thing. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of stuff that people be talking about in Southern Soul, I haven't experienced it yet. So most of my music go be uplifting or happy. You know what I'm saying? Because like I tell people, you know, God been good to me. So I don't really like write a whole bunch of sad stuff like that. You know, my baby ain't left me right now. She's still with me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna write y'all some of this love stuff. But
There
most
you go.
definitely R&B is, you know what I'm saying? That's why you hear that, you know.
Absolutely.
Gotcha. All right, this is Simply Red right here in Little Rock, Arkansas. For the people grinding in small towns with big dreams, what does your journey from Louisiana to this stage says to them? What would you say to them, Kiko?
I would tell them that it's possible, no matter where you at. You don't let where you from dictate what you can become. Jesus had to leave. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of times, and I was like that at first. And the craziest thing is about my journey is laughed about it, you know, when because like I said, I started doing this like 2000, 2003 just within myself. And, you know, you couldn't just have CDs and things like that with your music on back then. So people would hear me and they would laugh about it. So I would just record the music and keep it myself. And when I got with my wife, she stole a couple of CDs and started passing them out. And, you know, she started like, hey, you got some good music. I didn't think so at first. So, you know, don't let just because you're from a small town make you feel like that you can't accomplish a big dream. And my main thing would tell you, don't listen to the people that's right next to you because they'll be the main ones that'll clip your wings and stop you from flying from the get-go. So get out, move around. If you're in that little small town, go to the next town. Go to the next town. Put yourself out there. And then, you know, anything can happen.
All right, so we have KK here. She says, "Truth crusted to earth shall rise again." That's William Cullen Bryant from the battlefield. It was also used by Martin Luther King Jr. Dr. King often quoted this line to emphasize that the struggle for justice would succeed, famously noting that the art of the more universe is longing, but it bends towards justice. Thank you, KK.
Thanks, KK.
Thanks, KK.
Yes. Y'all, we have 10 more minutes before we have to wrap this up, and I'm hoping that we get Kiko on here for part two. But Kiko, you said there's a show going on March 7th. Where is that at?
That's gonna be in Monroe, Louisiana, at the Jazz Key Club in Monroe, Louisiana. So you know, if y'all in that area, if you're not doing anything, come check us out, man. We're gonna have a good time.
Absolutely.
And you coming from Monroe, you going where next?
And when I leave Monroe, I'll be going to Lufkin, Texas, and then I'll be going to Mineral Springs, Arkansas. After that, then I'll be going to the Spring Fling in Alabama. You know, that's supposed to be where it is the biggest show in Southern
Yeah,
Soul.
look
So, you
out
know,
now.
yeah, man. Yeah.
That's what's gonna go down. That's what's up,
And
man.
you just was
Yeah.
awarded some. You just was it this year or last year? You was awarded a
Yeah, I went. I was honored I was honored at the AMG Awards in Atlanta, and this past week I was inducted into the Black Music Hall of Fame in Union Parish for my accomplishments and stuff like that. So, you
That's
know,
great.
I'm just grateful, man. You know, anytime somebody recognize you for anything, you know, that's a blessing. So, you know, I just hope God keep on blessing me to where I can be a blessing to other people, man. That's it. That's all.
Absolutely, absolutely. So feel free to reach out, Kiko.
Well,
We
I
we
know before we
appreciate
get
you.
up out here, we done already heard get it up, but I'm looking forward to Trail Ride. Anthony, we got a snip of Trail Ride.
Yeah, one moment.
Thank you.
All the people over there, them shirts like, y'all got on the same shirt. All these ATVs and horses. That's right. Oh, you know that trail ride going on. Come on. I met this woman at a trail ride, and now she all mine. I met this woman at a trail ride. I did. Now she stayed by my side. Everybody, your horses, man, that boy got that thing step. And on the ATVs, I saw this little cutie with some.
Saw that
Yeah.
little cutie. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So they little cutie.
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. Good, great song, Kiko. Great
Thanks,
music,
man.
man. Man,
Thank you.
we just appreciate you, man, being from this area and just extending and taking the olive branch and running with
Yeah.
it and being humble. Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Man.
we 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 thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Man, I like I said, I appreciate y'all. I hope nothing but the best for your podcast, man. And we go keep sharing it. We go keep pushing it. I know other artists, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, one no is a million yeses, man. I know other artists that I can introduce y'all to, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all can have them on the platform anytime y'all
Man,
need me to
we appreciate
help
that.
y'all do anything, man, or anything I can help y'all with. Just let me know, man. And, just keep pushing. Same way y'all encouraging me, man. We media, you know, regard content. You know what I'm saying? We in this together. Y'all keep pushing. Don't get discouraged. Don't worry about the numbers, man. All you gotta do is just stay consistent. Consistency is what's go get it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
We appreciate
We
that.
really
Most
appreciate you,
definitely.
Kiko. I mean, thank
Most
you,
definitely.
sir. Thank you so
Most
much.
definitely. Most definitely.
And to any of your fans, what do you want to say to your fans before we have to close us out?
Man, I just want to tell my fans, thank you for over the years. Thank you for all the love. Thank you through the ups and downs for keeping me relevant and making me be able to get on these type of platforms, man. I love y'all, man. Let's stay prayed up. Let's come together.
Yes.
Let's love each other and let's keep pushing each other and encouraging each other.
We really appreciate it. And I like to say to Miss Pryor, thank you for sharing your husband with us fans, because it's not always easy. We do know he's coming home to you, but he definitely makes the music worth listening to, you know, and you know, I'm not into the body thing, but yeah, you got a nice cut there. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here.
You're so silly. Don't be a hater.
I knew Sharon had to break the mold.
Well, you know, y'all not entitled to say the things that us ladies are able to say, and Sister Pryor knows that she's got
we can. Kiko, you got a great Kiko, you got a great body, man. You got to show it off.
See, that's what we got to do. Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah,
appreciate it. But on the real though, Benito told me that. You know what I'm saying? My cousin, Benito, he was like, man, you, because I wasn't doing it at first. He was like, man, you working out and stuff. He like, man, you don't start showing some of that stuff, boy.
Exactly.
Well, look, I don't have no problem showing all that.
We just, we just real. Yeah, we from the hood. We just real.
Yeah.
Real.
Anthony, I know that you've been behind the scene. You always making sure that I see our new Jazz Chronicle podcast over cover. You always
I
go
love
behind
that.
the scene, and I just gotta acknowledge the fact that it wouldn't be you without us and us without you. So I'm appreciative of you're not having much to say today, because I knew that we was trying to get the music and getting everything set up for today, and I just want to let you know that it never goes unnoticed. It never goes unnoticed.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm catching hell back here.
I know it, right? But like Kiko said, anything worth having is worth working hard for.
It really
and
is.
knowing
Good job.
that business
Yeah.
don't have no friends. That's what I learned out of the whole conversation tonight. Business.
You're doing a great job, man. Everything that went smooth. You know what I'm saying? Good job. Good job.
It don't want to let me be great, but I'm gonna prevail. I'm gonna prevail. So we're gonna close. Go ahead, Sharon.
I was just fixing to tell Zeke that is there anything that he wanted to say before we have to close out, and give it to you, Anthony. And Kiko, again, I love you. I appreciate you, and I'm looking forward to even working with you in the near future.
All right, thank you. Thank y'all. Anytime.
Zeke done kicked. I don't know what happened to Zeke, but he fell off.
Zeke always fell off.
He
At the end, he always. It's a known fact that that's what he does. So, Anthony, can you close us out, darling? And Kiko, mad love to you. Mad love to you.
Thank y'all. Thank you.
So what we witness isn't simply an anatomy of a career, it's the unfolding of a perspective shaped by discipline, courage, and unwavering commitment to authenticity. Beyond the laughter and the applause, we explored the intention behind the art, the resilience behind the spotlight, and the humanity that anchors it all. Kiko Pryor reminds us that creativity is not merely about performance. It's about presence. It's about having the audacity to speak truth with clarity, and to find humor in complexity, and to transform lived experience into something that connects us all. We encourage you to continue supporting his work. Beyond the conversation, be sure to check out Kiko Pryor's music across all streaming platforms. Download, stream, share, most importantly, patronize. Support the art, support the journey. When you invest in independent creators, you help sustain the culture and amplify voices that deserve to be heard. To our guests, thank you for your candor, your insight, and the generosity with which you shared your journey. And to our audience, thank you for watching, for listening deeply, and for continuing to support conversations that inspire both thought and joy. Good night, and thank you guys for being a part of this experience. Thank you, Kiko.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Mad love. And keep getting it up.
Yeah.